Hello dear children, welcome to our new class. Today we are going to study about components of food. Do you know what you mean by food? Food is any substance which we eat or drink and which contains the nutrients. For example, milk, meat, fish, egg, apple, etc. We know that each dish is usually made up of one or more ingredients which we get from plants or animals. These ingredients contain some components that are needed by our body. These components are called nutrients. What are the components of food? The components of food are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, fiber, and water. Food can be broadly subdivided into three groups: energy giving food, for example, carbohydrates and fats; body building food, for example, proteins; protective food, for example, vitamins and minerals. Children, do all foods contain all these nutrients? Today we are going to do some tests for checking the presence of carbohydrates, proteins and fats in food items. Let us begin by testing different food items to see if they contain carbohydrates. There are many types of carbohydrates. The main carbohydrates found in our food are in the form of starch and sugars. For testing starch, take a small piece of potato. Put 2 or 3 drops of dilute iodine solution on it. A blue-black color indicates that it contains starch. How can we test the presence of protein in a food item? First of all, make a paste or powder of the food item to be tested. Put some of these in test tube and add 10 drops of water to it. Shake it well. Add 2 drops of solution of copper sulfate and 10 drops of solution of caustic soda to the test tube. Shake the test tube and observe the color. A violet color indicates presence of proteins in the food item. How can we test presence of fat in food items? To test fat, take a small quantity of a food item. Wrap it in a piece of paper and crush it. An oily patch on paper shows that the food item contains fat. We tested food items for 3 nutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. There are also other nutrients like vitamins and minerals that are present in different food items. Why do we need all these nutrients? Next, we are going to discuss about what do various nutrients do for our body. Carbohydrates mainly provide energy to our body. Fats also give us energy. Foods containing fats and carbohydrates are also called energy giving foods. Proteins are needed for the growth and repair of our body. Food containing proteins are called body building foods. Vitamins help in protecting our body against diseases. Vitamins also help in keeping our eyes, bones, teeth, and gums healthy. Vitamins are of different kinds known by different names. Some of these are vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. There is also a group of vitamins called vitamin B complex. Our body needed all types of vitamins in small quantities. Vitamin A keeps our skin and eyes healthy. Vitamin C helps body to fight against many diseases. Our body prepares vitamin D in the presence of sunlight. Minerals are needed by our body in small amounts. Each one is essential for proper growth of body and to maintain good health. Most food items usually have more than one nutrient. For example, rice has more carbohydrates than other nutrients. Thus, we say that Rice is a carbohydrate-rich source of food. Besides these nutrients, our body needs dietary fibers and water. Dietary fibers are also known as roughage. Roughage is mainly provided by plant products in our foods. Whole grains and pulses, potatoes, fresh fruits and vegetables are main sources of roughage. Roughage does not provide any nutrient to our body but is an essential component of our food and adds to its bulk. This helps our body get rid of undigested food. Water helps our body to absorb nutrients from food. It also helps in throwing out some waste from body as urine and sweat. Normally, we get most of the water that our body needs from the liquids we drink, such as water, milk, and tea. In addition, we add water to most cooked foods. About two-thirds of our body weight is water. It serves several functions. It is used to produce digestive juices. It helps in the transportation of digested foods and oxygen throughout the body. It is used in the excretion of soluble waste. It is involved in the maintenance of body temperature also. Water is regularly lost from our body through sweat, urine, and as water vapor in breath. Therefore, it must be constantly replaced. The liquids we drink and our foods, such as fruits and vegetables, which we eat, supply water to the body. Still, we should drink sufficient water every day. The food we normally eat in a day is our diet. For growth and maintenance of good health, our diet should have all the nutrients that our body needs in right quantities. Not too much of one and not too little of the other. The diet should also contain a good amount of roughage and water. So, a balanced diet includes all the nutrients of food in proper quantity with roughage and water.